your head. And I definitely went to visit to go see Larry before all this bullshit happened. So let's listen. You understand? I definitely know the top Tiger Jaffe. He can vouch for me.
Wild Baller can vouch for me. Shout out to Westside Merrick. The Towers, Jaffe.
Ain't that many Brooklyn niggas that could go to Westside Merrick and actually chill over there and relax over there.
Those the big bros. Savage. Introduce yourself, Savage.
More or less talking to GKB Savage, man. I'm coming out of Best Side Brooklyn, but I'm all over Brooklyn, man. You know what I mean? TMK is my organization, but me and my brother's organization. We doing a lot of community work out here. I work on the mayor's board as well, CBAP. You know what I mean? I work close with CCF, Community Changing Fund. Shout out to my brother Sledgy. You know what I mean? That's my big bro, the house. You know what's going on. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we're going to tap in. This is going to be a big one.
And last but not least, Mandu, introduce yourself to the people real fast.
Salute, Melly. Salute, bro. Nah, my name Mandu Warrior. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know, you know now. I'm also the director of TMK. Tiller Made for a King out in Brooklyn, Eastern York, Brownsville. We operating, we going hard in these streets, you know, trying to save lives. And I'm crazy happy because I'm with my boy Relly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, listen, nigga, me and you was off the punch at the same time. Just want to let you know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not for real. Like, I'm excited because it feel like I'm in the full building again with my little homies again. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I get a chance to be young for a little while and also to share some of my old man experience. You think what I'm trying to say?
All right,
save niggas. Yeah, so niggas could go save me from the hardships that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? If you know my story, my shit is like a nigga for a nigga. I'm not a survivor. You know what I'm saying? Like I thrive through that shit because I be telling people all the time, and brothers that know me personally, like Sav, he know me personally. Like, you know, that's my little bro. He around me all the time. We work together. You know what I'm saying? Even before we built the organization together, we was working together anyway on just, you know, on being there as a big brother, being there as a leader, being there as a mentor for my brother so he don't get on crash out time because I know what the end result of that look like. You know what I'm saying? And to see y'all brothers in your late 20s and early 30s and just touching 30, that's the age where I started making a turn in my life too. You follow what I'm trying to say? When I started getting around my 30-ishes and shit, I said, yo, 30 can't think, move like 20. You know what I'm saying? Every time I step into a new decade, I gotta change it up. You know what I'm saying? So y'all right at that precipice where y'all get ready to make the switch. You're old enough, young enough to still move and groove, but old enough to know better. You know what I'm saying? So to be up here with y'all like that, I'm feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Sam, you know I'm proud of you too. You know what I mean? You know that.
So what we doing, brother? My brother coming right now.
The day been busy already, nigga. I've been running around. I had to run. We supposed to do this shit at 2:30. I was supposed to check in.
Yeah, so we all been moving around. I'm moving around still, so
I had to fucking the
homies. Yo, dude, I'm on daddy duty right now.
Red. Shout out to Beast. Shout out to all my assassins in VA. I did this. Them niggas rode all night just to come and say hi. And they on the road back. Yeah, they rode. They left yesterday like around 8 o'clock last night.
They came down to you.
They just hit the road. They came and sat with me for about 2 hours.
I wish I knew that. I would have drove down with niggas.
Yeah, they just hit the road to go back home. And my
man, you supposed to call me, bro, right here.
Yeah, well, no, they were supposed to come and see me at 11:30 last night. And, you know, they got caught up, so they hit me. They just hit me on their way out. So just check with me. You know what I mean? And the homie Code Red, just shout out to Code Red too. You know what I mean? He just pulled up with his mans and them. Salute to all of the brothers and shit. They all checked in because they see the movement.
He said, no cap, this weight of black. And I'm telling you, these guys had the Lokes nervous to claim and let alone try to thrive behind the wall.
No, don't do that to me, nigga. I was hoping the Lokes. What are you talking about? Shout out to my son.
Weight of black said y'all had the Lokes scared to claim their shit behind the wall.
No, man.
We're not even going. We're not even going to that. I got a couple
at first, no, nigga. Lokes is my niggas. Lokes my niggas. Nigga. I got mad Loke friends. Shout out to Andrew Rupp.
So right now, diving into what I really wanted to jump into with y'all big bros is, how do y'all feel like right now the nature of the streets is? Like what state is the streets in right now, Mandu?
Yo, honestly, like I tell you, listen, I left the street at 88, bro, right?
Mhm.
Anybody that know what the streets looked like in the 80s when the crack epidemic popped out, all the way up to the mid 90s, the streets is way safer today than it was back then, bro. You heard? Because I mean, like, I'm right back in my hometown on East New York. I'm where I'm at right now. I remember when I was a kid, younger, I used to have to walk through here with the gun in my hand or a stick.
Yeah, gangster.
Niggas is having brick and rock fights, throwing bottles
Hear that?
until they started throwing bullets. You follow what I'm trying to say? I'm
Right.
not experienced. The street is not like that. Like I said, it's I could go in certain projects where I ain't gotta be on point and I ain't gotta do nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, the streets are way safer today, and the numbers tell you that. And I'm in the business, so I know what the numbers look like. You know what I'm trying to say? What Jay-Z say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
For sure.
You know what I'm trying to say? We in the hundreds, we need to get lower than that. But when I was outside in the streets, to answer your question, we was in the thousands, bro. And that was regular. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had the mean graveyards back then. The body count was up. You know what I mean? And not to take pride in it, my body count wasn't ops. You know what I'm trying to say? The shit that I was doing, it wasn't like I was defending myself and niggas were doing shit to me. I'm a stick-up kid from out of Browns, and they had something that I wanted. I don't even know who I'm robbing and taking shit from and killing. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know these niggas from a hole in the wall, bro. It's just that niggas put us onto a lick and we get to it. You know what I'm trying to say? That's so I was in the business and it was impersonal. You know what I'm trying to say? It wasn't personal. It wasn't that you did something to my man, you did something to me. I don't even know you. Niggas knew you had it. They put me onto it, and me and my niggas went to go get that, grab that, and brought that shit back. You know what I'm saying? And I stepped off the porch with robbery.
For sure.
From chain snatching, to purse snatching, to dope fiend yoke, to gun choke. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
Capo, what you feel like? Because we gonna run these questions by all the big bros, and then we gonna go back in that order like that around. So Capo, right now, I don't know if you did the same stretch Mandu and them did in jail, or what? How much time you did in jail?
See, I was the one that was lucky enough. God was on my side with the shit I was doing. I never got caught for it.
So you ain't never been to jail.
Never been to jail.
So you can answer this question. For the time that you started banging and now, what do you feel like the state of the streets is in right now?
The shit is it's a follow. It's follow me. It ain't how it used to be when niggas had to get in that circle for that 31 seconds or that 5-9 seconds. Or for the Crips, for the Lokes, the 60 seconds, the 40 seconds. However you want to say it. It's not that. It's if I know you, hey, you're homie now. You're blessed in. It was like 5% blessed in. Because we knew that nigga that we blessed in couldn't handle that 31 seconds. That ass where we was about to give him. Now it's just it's fashion.
Yeah, that's a fact.
For sure. And we're gonna get into that. Yeah, I like that word. We're going there. Keep that in mind. Yeah, keep that in mind. It's fashionable. All right, Savage.
Yeah, it's the latest trend.
Savage talking to the fam right now. We're gonna give Savage a few seconds so you can answer the question. Savage, we feel like the state of the street is in right now for the
Hold on, give me a second. What you said?
That you stepped off the porch to right now, what you feel like the nature of the streets is in right now, the state of it.
Oh man, so I stepped off the porch when I was about 12 years old. I got into the fold of banging when I was 13. So since then to now, I'm 30. Yeah, and I ain't gonna hold you. I've done a lot. You know what I mean? That's why I consider myself. And I was under the tutelage of the first generation. So now these streets right now with the social media and how heavy the social media shit is right now, it's a facade, man. You know what I mean? The streets is a facade, but it's also tricky, you know? Because everything the shit that's getting glorified nowadays, and how quickly a motherfucker could just pick up a phone and, you know what I mean, portray a persona and all that shit. You know what I mean? If a real nigga come around, you know what I mean, try to even correct that, nigga, all you gotta do is pick up that same phone, dial 911, you know what I mean, and you gone. You know what I mean? Now you just got a good nigga off the streets. Trying to, you know what I mean? And these people don't know how to use their dick beaters no more. You know what I'm saying? It's all about using guns. It's all about using hammers. It's bad. You know what I mean? But it is safe. My last year was my first year back in New York. You know what I'm saying? When I came back to New York, I was gone for about 10 years. I mean, driving trucks and shit like that. I did a little stretch 4 years in prison and all that. And when I came home, I started my trucking company once I came home and shit like that. And I've been on the road ever since. But when I came back to New York, I seen how this shit changed up. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, even as far as the scamming shit go. You know what I'm saying? A wave will come out. About 24 to 48 hours, you got a bunch of niggas making skits about this fucking wave that's out. Now the shit dead. Niggas can't even get no money for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can't even make no money no more. So it's washed up right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a big homie. I never heard of a fucking 20-some-year-old being the OG or big homie or some shit. Like everybody, this shit's weird now. You know what I'm saying? It's washed up. You know what I mean? And then, but it's also coming back to where we needed to be at, because you got brothers like Mandu coming home. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers, Bad Vibes is back out here. All the big bros is coming home. You know what I'm saying? So all this shit that's going on right now, it's going to take some time, but just like it took time for this shit to get sour, it's going to take time for this shit to get back.
Yo,
to where it needs to get.
Yo, Relly, let me piggyback off of what is something that Sav said, the last
right.
part he said about all the big bros is coming home, right?
All right.
Like, listen, big bros, a lot of us that been day one, we ain't come home and take over no fucking situation. So let's make that clear, right? We ain't coming home to try to take over the fucking block. Any dumb motherfucker you know that's doing that, call me so I can bust his fucking face, slap his ass back to fucking reality.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a defender of old niggas, right? Young generation, I got tolerance and patience, which is why I go hard to reach you young dudes. And because somebody put in the comments, say young niggas ain't looking that well, you ain't dealing with the young niggas I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with young hitters and they fucking with me, right? Yeah. And they know my story. They don't want to end up where I've been at. And niggas that know my story, 16 years in the box, nah, big homie, I'm good. I'm Gucci.
Sure.
Okay? 271 years down to 32, I'm Gucci, big homie. Whatever the fuck you need to tell me, nigga, because I know your story. 16 years in the box, 12 years without coming outside your cell, other than a shower and a medical visit. Motherfucker, without going to the yard, because every time you go to the yard, you got to put your hand on the cracker and bust the police down. They're pulling out your hair and give you more time in the box. You think what I'm saying? So for the nigga that say, these young niggas, they ain't trying to hear you say it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because you ain't got the receipts that I got. You know what I'm trying to say? When I pull up on a young brother, them niggas jack me. They know me before I even introduce myself.
Gangsta.
They know the stories. Niggas that's in the culture, they know who been through what, who did what, who did what, how they did it. Niggas, if you serious to this game and you picked up that package and you read your shit, niggas know who was on the wall and who was tall and who fall. Niggas know that. So for the niggas who don't know, the young niggas that ain't listening to you, keep that shit to yourself. Don't project that shit on us real niggas that was in the field. You follow what I'm trying to say? And still built like that.
Yes,
sir. You know what I'm trying to say? Niggas, I got these young dudes know me. I ain't with the cane and shit. I could jump over the fence that they can't jump over. And I'm almost 60. I just told niggas for my 60th birthday, I'm getting me a 6-pack. You got that fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be forever young. I got young energy, but old nigga wisdom.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. So the old niggas like me that come with that energy, young niggas can relate to me. You follow what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
So for the old heads that can't talk to the young nigga, you know why you can't talk to them? Because you're scared of them. That's why you can't talk to them. You're scared of them. Because you think all of them are super crash outs. You ain't heard none of their stories. You know, they crash out when nobody trying to hear them. That's when they get on crash out mode. Okay? But if you turn the ear and you hear them, you realize these little niggas ain't as crash out as you fucking think they is.
100%.
Some of them niggas picked up a book. They read books from group homes. A lot of them niggas picked up some history that they could teach your old dumb ass, motherfucker. They just wild. But them niggas, when you sit down, a nigga that picked up a book, you can say, oh, this little nigga got a vocabulary. A lot of these little rapper niggas picked up a book and they ain't just picked up them words off the fucking street. You know what I'm saying? So for all the old heads that talking about these young niggas ain't listening to you, they ain't listening to you. Don't project yourself on the rest of us. This some Jesus Christ shit. Just because you don't recognize your divinity, don't try to stone me because I got it going on.
Hey, yo, I just want to say something, right?
Fucked up.
I just want to say something, right?
Listen,
I hate you, Savage.
Listen, the thing is this. Every old head don't know what time it is. You follow what I'm trying to say? Young niggas got radar. And we all got radars. Men got radar. We
For
know
sure.
real shit when we see it.
Real recognize
no matter
real.
what you is, nigga.
Real
Before
recognize
we even
real.
talk to Mandu, I said that's my uncle.
Before,
Let me tell you something.
And I just met
Let me
you
tell you
niggas
something real quick.
yesterday. My nephew.
Let me tell you
What the
something. Let me
fuck,
tell you. Let me hear me out. Hear me out real quick. Let me hear me out real quick. Right?
Yeah.
And this is something that Mandu was even preaching. This is something I live by my whole life. Right? You know why? You know why? Them young niggas probably not listening to you. You know what I mean? Whoever made that comment, nobody not listening to you because how you move it.
Yeah.
If you ain't moving right, what you think these
talking.
yo listen,
Yo, bust
the
around
blind
shit.
can't lead the
hold on,
blind,
hold on.
homie.
Yo, Sab,
If you ain't moving righteous, my nigga, what
Fuck
you
outta
expect? Yo, listen, if I was out here still on my bullshit tone hymns, I mean, being niggas up playing knockout games and all that, if I was still out here doing that dickhead shit that I was on when I was a teenager, do you think I would be able to walk into a school or walk up to any, and I'm outside everywhere, you catch me in every borough, upstate, downstate, all over,
all
you
over
catch
the
me
place.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody on this shit to tell you, you know what I mean? I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So if I was doing that, and I ain't gonna hold you, like, and my brother will tell you, Mandu will tell you, I call this nigga in the middle of 50 lokes, nigga, in my face, like, yo, look, yeah, I got the big homie on deck right here, bunch of blood niggas, I don't even know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just to show y'all what's really going on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I wasn't moving the right way, if I wasn't moving the righteous path, you know what I'm saying? Do you think these little niggas will listen to me? And I'm around their age, nigga. I
You
can
ain't
feel
know that
old,
niggas on
nigga.
our
My body
platform.
old.
We them young niggas that be like,
Yeah,
what?
exactly. Nigga, I'm around
Fuck
your
outta here,
age, bro. Like, yo, nigga, get the fuck out my face.
We'll do something, you old man. That's
Exactly.
how respect me, Dr. Bro.
Exactly.
Like, we like this, nigga. I want to hear this shit. Like,
listening, nigga.
Yo, but yo, Sab, hold on though.
Bro. I'm here to ask the questions and hear the replies.
you gotta say, Capo.
Hold on, I want the feedback off of both the brothers was just saying is, yo, bro, but look, the reason why these niggas ain't really listening to niggas is because they be like, why should I listen to you? And I'm making more money than you. I'm doing better than you. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I have my own house. At this age, you didn't have this, nigga. So why the fuck am I listening to you? You got to remember, I'm in that 38-40 club right here. So I still have a lot of young drops, young niggas around me where they telling me, yo, bro, why should I listen to this nigga? And this nigga ain't even doing what the fuck you doing or what I'm doing.
This nigga don't
I feel like it's no knowledge.
Got a 5-year plan.
Fuck financial, right? Said nigga like Mandu. I don't give a fuck I don't care if I feel like I got more than anybody. I'm about knowledge. Cause this financial shit, nigga, come cut your drawers off, nigga, and have you ministry next to it. I want the knowledge. So I don't give a fuck if this nigga I got more than him and he older, but he got knowledge. He's still breathing. Niggas might not making it to your age.
You know,
hey, yo, but look, you know this for a fact, man. You heard? These older niggas that's outside right now, that's saying right. There
niggas
you
like
go.
Mandu and every niggas like took them away from like Chicago, Larry Hoover, Jeff Fords, and them. They took them away from us. And we grew up with niggas like Jim Jones and all these other weirdos that we looking at as gangsters.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there. I like the subject we on right now with the word vocabulary, all the words we bringing up because it all goes back into the next topic of the mental state of the streets. I feel like naturally, these kids, to base off what all three of the big bros just said, naturally, chat, these kids not listening because of it's three major factors, I'll say, stop these kids from listening nowadays. And it's music, drugs, and guns. So now, if you delete guns and you delete music, it's still drugs on these kids' backs out here. And it's still being promoted to them through the music and the social media. So I wanted to ask the big bros now, what role do y'all think social media plays in the mental breakdown on these kids in the street when it comes to them using drugs? And these kids,
I want to speak to that. I want to speak to that directly, right?
All right.
And I'm going to put it in a format where I need the people from the streets to get it the first time.
Yeah.
So I read all the technical shit, all the clinical shit, but that's not the way I'm going to relay it, right? I'm going to relay it in a term where, son, how are we going to get a culture with being a fiend? We talking about a narcotic addict with a big chain is the wave. Nah, bro. A clean fiend? Were you kidding me? The niggas is on all type of drugs, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? This ain't no back in the day shit, niggas. You got fashionable crackheads. These niggas is dope fiends. That's morphine, nigga. Them pills that niggas is eating, that shit that niggas is smoking on, that shit is dope. These niggas is dope fiends, bro. And I know that. In my young years, I done had encounters with this type of shit. I know when a nigga leaning, just because you ain't hitting the bag, nigga, you hitting the pill, you sipping it, you drinking it, you smoking it, you swallowing it with some water. That's dope. That's dope. The same old niggas, the same old dope fiend niggas that young niggas ain't respecting. Them old dope fiend niggas wasn't old dope fiends to start with. They were young dope fiends that grew into old dope fiends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They didn't start up as old dope fiends. No, they was young niggas on that methadone, on that morphine, like I said, it's the new pills. Everybody know that shit got dope in it. How we know? Because niggas is leaning sideways on that shit. Everybody Fat Joe lean back with it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's crazy.
I feel that.
Everybody. So my point is that, and just because you got a chain, you got some scamming money, some money you done swiped over somebody's savings, or PP package that PPP that you done broke down, motherfucker. I ain't the old head that came to learn the game. I walked out here. I asked 5 years before I got out, nigga. All little niggas that was in my classes, I had a 5-year plan. I moved like a cracker. 5-year plan. And I stick to each year. I get something closer till I get to year 5, and my shit is up. So before I got out, all the little young niggas like you dudes that I was mentoring, they showing me their pictures. Niggas get me. I left when they had tablets. So niggas is showing, they got a mirror on. I'm seeing all this. What the fuck is that? What's that? I like to dress, nigga. I like to get fly too. And even though the name is different, that's the same fit. I went to steal in 88. Google 1988. The fit that I'm wearing now is the fit that we was wearing in 88. It was the same cut. We called them straight leg or boot cut, but it was the same shit. Yeah. Slim fit, same shit. 88 with the same colors, same everything. All they call retro for a reason, nigga. Yeah. That means I wore it first. Yeah. What are you talking about? Retro means it was here before and now you got it again. But I was there when they popped it, when they came off the shelf and we had to get on the line and niggas was sitting on the curb. I ain't get on the line. I let you get on the line. I'm snatching that shit. I'm fuck out of here. I'm coming home with arm full of J's like that, nigga. What do we do?
Nigga said I got J's in every size.
J's for days.
J's for days.
But to answer your question, to get serious and back to it, like I said, they're making it fashionable to be a dope head, bro. To be a fucking junkie. You know what I'm saying? Look at the celebrity, Lil Wayne and them washed, all that red cup shit. And he a young nigga. He a young old nigga right now. That's crazy. But look, he an old dope fiend, baby an old dope fiend. But we seen them when they was young and vibrant.
Yeah.
When they was the hot boys and the block is hot, the block is hot.
Yeah.
It was like this with the dope in the cup like this. Y'all niggas gonna end up just
like
Lil Wayne with the
wig
missing.
Breaking down, they body breaking down.
Nigga, y'all gonna be
look at this nigga. I'm saying, but go ahead and have your fun, because right now you leaning and meaning. You got Shorty giving you the wax on, wax off. You know what I'm saying? You got all your stolen clothes on and shit. It feel good. But when that shit start eating up your hemoglobin and the juices in your brain and the shit that you need when you get a certain age for rationality and comprehension and shit like that, forward thinking and all that shit is cooked.
So when these same kids out here copy these rappers, that's all the kids got to look to now. And these same kids model themselves after these people. How do you feel like?
Yo, just because you got a dope fiend rapping, look at what's the little nigga?
Yo, dude. Hold on, dude. Before you hold that thought, dude. Niggas before all this shit, niggas was following Future.
I was just about to say that.
Hold on,
I seen an interview with Future say he don't even get high.
He don't even do none of that shit.
Future say he don't get high at all. He just makes the music niggas gonna follow whatever ideology he put out. And
young niggas don't feel food. I would feel bad. I would feel like you just
said when he made that Dirty Sprite album. When he made that whole shit.
Son, listen. I love what you just said, Neno. Check it. That's like a young nigga, right? He fly, he getting money legitimately, whatever way he doing it, but he ain't a junkie, right? That's like a nigga stopping you on the air. Yo, son, I got the 2 for $5. You want a hit? I'm gonna give you a sample. You look at you You a fly young nigga get money. You gonna get your bitch ass. You gonna bust that nigga the fuck down. You gonna cook this nigga, or you gonna look at him crazy. So that's what the rapper did. He just put a beat to it. He just got fly, put on some designer shit. Only thing he did different, he wasn't on the corner trying to give you a 2 for $5 or a free sample to get you hooked. He got you hooked with a hook, a beat, and a scratch. You kept singing that shit over.
Hypnotize you.
Percocet, Molly Percocet. I'm like, oh, I'm in the cell. I'm on the Percocet. Molly Percocet. What the fuck is a Molly? I didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. I'm like, oh, that shit hard. Percocet, Molly Percocet. Came home, I said, oh shit, hell no.
Yeah.
That shit. Niggas on 25th Street like this kissing they toes.
Yeah, 125th is scary. If y'all ain't been there, that shit like
zombie land.
It's zombie land, bro.
That shit
Zombie
like
land.
Philly right now. That shit is ugly out there. They're like Philly and Baltimore
hey, yo,
right now.
I was up north when that epidemic first came out. You know what I'm saying?
listen.
I was up north when that shit first, when the whole K2 wave first started in the States. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is bad, bro. Like, these niggas
I left when that shit, I like 3 years before I got out, the K2 wave. But right now, I've been home 5 years. I get calls from the pen at least 2 times a week. And I'm asking my niggas that I left in there, yo, what's popping? What it looking like? They say, yo, dude, that shit is a homeless shelter. It's a mental institution, a homeless shelter right now, bro.
Yeah.
The last wave.
God, I was just about to ask you, when these kids that follow these rappers become junkies at 16, 17, 18 and start getting locked up, do you feel like prison starts to become a drug addiction mental health patients clinic in there?
Yo, every jail right now is Marcy Bellevue Psychiatric Shelter. It's Atlantic and Bedford, bro. What are you talking about? You don't see the videos? You don't see the videos all on the internet?
Yeah, you don't see all the niggas, bro. They
Every
ain't like
state,
epi, bro.
niggas is all in the videos. Niggas got pounds and shit. Niggas like this in the bathroom leaning everywhere, bro. New York, listen. When I left, I seen a nigga come down in Comstock. The bleachers in Comstock is concrete, right? This is when the K2 first hit the state. I know mad niggas dead from the Fetty dope that hit the state. Mad at my man. Fucking Panda had 1 year, 6 months. They hit him with 6 months. You know, as you get at the ball with 6 months, the next one they letting you go. That nigga hit a celebratory bag of dope and died months before he was going home, bro.
Crazy.
He killed him, wiped him out. But I say this to say, I seen a nigga smoke K2 in Comstock on the bleachers. They say, yo, yard closed. The nigga came down the steps like a fucking slinky. You heard? The nigga, yo, to the bottom, the whole yard was like a comedy. The whole yard was like an audience at a fucking Dave Chappelle comedy show. Even the police, everybody just roared with laughter. But that's before I left. Today, when I check in with the homies and them check in and I say, yo, what is the, they can't wait to get, they say, yo, dude, this shit is a straight up shelter. This shit is a Bedford and Atlantic Castle Grayskull. Ain't no scholars. I'm the last of a dying breed of scholars coming out of that motherfucker, bro. All the niggas that came home with me during the COVID season, that's how we got back out here. Because they was kicking all us 25 and 30 year niggas that had 25, 30 and more that had as long as we was close to our getting our minimum, they was kicking us out. Because niggas was dying all over the country from COVID and jail. So they didn't want none of them 50, 40, 50 and up. They didn't want none of us old niggas to get sick and die, so they kick us to the street. But the new wave of niggas that's coming home from prison, they ain't coming home with the mentality and the intuition that I'm coming home with. Because they ain't there getting high.
I ain't gonna front. All my niggas my age coming home doped up, hard up. You think they trying to play it up, but you could tell that wasn't weed you was smoking in there, bro. You kind of old.
They K2'd out, bro.
Yeah. They smoking a paper.
Yo, what? You crazy? Yeah, they smoking, but how you in prison taking ecstasy? I froze. I think I froze. I froze for a second.
Nah. Niggas in the spot taking yadas is crazy.
How the fuck you in prison eating X? Nah, bro. Who you freaky, you Diddy party?
Yeah, that's some freaky kinky shit going on.
That's some Diddy shit, nigga.
Yeah, some real Diddy shit going on. You
Popping
popping
this
E
knot
and
in this
pills.
spot is some Diddy shit. That's some crazy.
That's crazy, my nigga.
Nah, gangsta, what the fuck?
Nah. What else? What else?
So I wanted to ask you, right? You said when you was in there, what classes was you teaching in there?
Oh man, goodness, listen, son. I taught, and a lot of people gonna tap in on the receipts on this shit when you see that. I taught ACO for and all the classes I taught for the entire 32 years I was in there. Especially when I was in Revelation or the box, right? I taught ACO, that's African Cultural Organization. I was a Levite priest for the Rastas for 25 years. I had the Egyptian religion, Shutuat Neta. I'm the one that brought that into this New York state. I introduced that. I had to fight for that because I seen the white boys walking around with the hammer of Thor chain on their neck. That's a pagan symbol. So when I seen white boys in the jail, these are the Nordic Aryans. They all bunch of races, but they brought their religion under Aryanism so they could recruit other racist white boys that come from a small town trying to build the Aryan nation in New York, which never happened. New York don't play that shit. Okay? You take that shit to Arizona somewhere, but in New York State, ain't no Aryan nation, nothing. We don't play that shit. Okay? We did get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying with that shit. White boys be smacked. But however, when I seen they brought that religion in, I brought the Egyptian religion in. You know what I'm trying to say? So brothers, so I'm taught. I was a Rasta priest, an Egyptian high priest for the Egyptian religion, a Levite priest, ACO teacher, instructor, facilitator, Caribbean CAU, Caribbean African American Union. I taught the Wicca class for the white boys. They wanted to be Harry Potter, so I taught them witchcraft. I taught Luciferianism, Satanism, just for fun, for rec. I used to run from, because my classrooms used to be so full that they got to give me an auditorium. Mad dudes that been up north in the last 35 years were all students. Dudes used to fill my classrooms, fill the auditoriums. I had acting up north. I had acting class. I had niggas doing talent shows. We were doing plays, Shakespeare. We was doing hood plays.
Hey, yo, I heard about the talent shows up there.
Dude.
I didn't believe that shit. I didn't think that shit was true, that niggas is really doing talent shows and this shit was really no fights, no violence, nothing. Niggas was really...
Okay, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you how I was able to manage that. But every time I did an event for the entire populace, why it was like that? Because once we all make a pact that we all gonna, because I point out who the common enemy is. The enemy is the motherfucker locking the gate. The enemy is the one that tell me I can't go home, right? So we're not gonna be in, we gotta be in here for decades on end. We're not gonna be in the jail. The prison is small. They got a lot of different jails, but them shits are small, bro. After you do your rounds, they all the same. You run into the same niggas every year after year, year after year, jail after jail, jail after jail. Niggas coming in and out. It's the same people. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not gonna be fighting these niggas all my fucking life. So we need to come to a common sense and realize who the enemy is. It's the motherfuckers fucking with our visits, fucking with our mail, fucking with our freedom, fucking with every fucking thing. So since they want to fuck around, let's get together and make them find the fuck out.
A couple prison war stories.
All right, so with all the spirituality classes you were teaching, right? This is my question I want to ask. What religion, if you want to say there's religions, right, or classes you taught that you felt that you believe, like you felt like this is it?
I grew up under the Egyptian religion, the Kemetic religion. I'm gonna show you. I got Egyptian artifacts all through my crib. You see that right there?
Oh shit, they got it.
And you see the Egyptian, and you see Jesus right here, the black Jesus with the dread, right? And now you would say Jesus and ISIS, what they doing together? A stupid motherfucker. They say Jesus was in Egypt from when they was trying to kill him from 2 to 30. Okay. Remember, they had to hide him out in Egypt. Okay. Remember when King Herod wanted to kill him when he was 2 years old? His moms and poms had to book out of Nazareth. They had to go run in Egypt. He was in Egypt from 2. At 12 years old, he went to Jerusalem, popped out. His parents snatched him up back in Egypt, and he started his ministry out of 30, out of Egypt. So that's why him and ISIS in Egypt because he's a fucking Egyptian. Okay.
So was Moses.
There's all of them was.
Yep.
They was under the. So when your answer to your question, I come from an Eastern Star. My aunt was an
Eastern Star. My aunt
Kurt. I don't want to reveal too much, but when you get to the top of the degree, your ass is in Egypt. You follow what I'm trying to say? The name of my grandmother in them lodge, if you're honest with it, and she's black, so she Prince Hall, it's the daughters of ISIS. Enough said. And they got 200 lodges, so your honor's an Eastern Star, more than likely, and she's black like your black ass and my black ass, no different. She's daughters of ISIS, because all black women in the Eastern Stars are daughters of ISIS. So that's why I got Jesus on top of that, because you got a couple guard bodies there. Yo, dude, how you go from the guard? You got Jesus. Jesus was in Egypt. What he know, I know now. Okay? I'm in the highways and the byways. He said he ain't come to save the sinner. So for the young boy that don't want to hear the OG, that's really get the experience, you can't feel the truth, then go on a little way, bro. Crash the fuck out.
I know what he know now.
You feel me?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. A nigga can't say that, and I'm really listening and believing that, bro. Like, nobody could just say that. He said, I know what he know now, bro. I believe him, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Them niggas always human
talking about,
nigga.
Nigga said, I know what he told you that. If you read his words, he said, I want you to know. Remember, they say, WWJD, what would Jesus do? Right? He had snakes. Judas was a snake. He picked 12 little homies. His 12 little, remember, he was the big stony. His name's the chief cornerstone. The first thing he put down was Peter. Peter means rock. And they called him in the Bible Cephas, which in Greek means stone. So Jesus was the stone. He said, all you niggas are living stones. Don't
let that go over your head.
Bible for this shit, bro. He made the Bible for this shit. Yo, don't repeat yourself. Do not repeat. Nobody gets to hear that again. I heard you. I heard you.
That right there.
Crazy, bro. The way, like, this is why we need elders like y'all, bro.
Yeah, I'm making fun. Listen, I'm making fun.
Listen, we got a program coming up where we're gonna be teaching all this, man.
Right.
We're really teaching all this. I'm coming. Make sure y'all pop out, man. You know what I mean? Like, let the people know.
Yo, gangsta, I ain't gonna lie. This is a W stream. I got 2 more questions before we wrap it up, dude. Right? A lot of people ask this. You say you was in jail from 19 to 50. 54,
yeah, 19 right? From 19 to 54.
What was the first day like in prison?
Okay, now check this out. Only dudes that know me, you can pull up Stack Stone, all of them. Oh, they my age. They was in there when I first went in there. All right. So I'm gonna tell you this, and I don't recommend. Everybody's not me, so don't think I'm picking up institutional. Fuck jail. Jail can eat all type of dicks. Diddy dick, everything. Okay, but. Nigga, I'm a comic book kid with an imagination. I'm 58 years old. I still got your energy. I can still do what you could do at this age. My bop game is crazy. You say, yo, just shoot me, dude. Stop disfiguring me. You know? Because I'll claw your shit. I don't want to do that. Peace and love. But however, the fact of the matter is that the experience that I've been through, I want to share that shit. Because I feel good by saving somebody. Say, yo, son, I swam past the buoy. It's sharks out that motherfucker. Jaws, orca, all type of shit. Jellyfish, you could get caught the fuck up at 8. But I went out there with joy in my heart. Because my imagination, I'm a comic book kid. I want to be the Hulk, Thanos, Galactus, you know what I'm saying? All the super villains, superheroes. In my mind, I think I'm all of that. So prison gave me an opportunity. Like I said, it's not for everybody. So for all the young heads, if you ain't got imagination, keep the imagination in the street. But I kept my imagination. Every year I got older, I protected the 19-year-old kid in me. You follow what I'm trying to say? I ain't let them beat that out of me. I ain't let them starve that out of me. I ain't let them poison that out of me. The Attica put me in a coma for 7.5 months for stabbing the police because they almost murdered my man and made them lick his blood off their boots. Okay? But all the shit that I've been through, all the years I've been in the box, all the beatings and the trauma that I've been through, I found power in that. Because if they ain't kill me, they made me strong. I really believe that. What don't kill you make you stronger.
100%.
Plus, I'm a bookworm. I'm reading spiritual shit. Remember, I'm a minister. I'm a priest. I'm a high Levite. I'm reading all these different religious texts and putting them all together to get the power out of it. You follow what I'm trying to say? So when you asked me about my first day, nigga, I went in there with excitement. You know why? Because I knew everybody that was in there was the same niggas that I was beating up and hanging out and robbing and stealing with on the block. I don't stay on my barrel in my block. I've been all over the city as a stick. I follow the Vic. You follow what I'm trying to say? I scope out the Vic. I got to be when I was a young kid. So I got to meet a lot of dudes in my moving around the city. You follow what I'm trying to say? And I'm a motherfucker, stick-up kid and a shooter. So I'm moving around the city. I'm meeting dudes from all over the city, every borough, live wires, hard rocks, thugs, niggas about their business. So when I get to prison, I'm only getting ready to see all my homeboys that beat me there. Because I ain't worried about nobody doing nothing to me, because I could get down. And plus, I got a crew there already. My man's them got the situation.
And I feel like this whole time, well, it's self-explanatory with you. But like for the people my age, for my generation that's here that don't know what part of what you come from, can you line it up for them? Like you know you said you Mandu warrior.
Okay. As far as the culture come, tossing up the hood. I originally come from one of the nations of gods and earth. As you see, my name is still Mandu. My name been Mandu since I was 13 years old. That's when I first joined the Nation of the Gods and the Earth, when I went to Alexander Hamilton High School in Crown Heights. All right. You know what I'm trying to say? I was born into the nation, introduced there. And it was easy for me because once they say that the black man was God, that was easy because I grew up worshiping black ass Osiris.
Yo, family, anyway. My phone about to cut, you heard? So I'm about to get off of this.
All right, tap it in, bro. Anytime, bro. And when y'all do that seminar, me and Brown is there.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna
tap in, you heard?
For sure, big bro.
All right, definitely. Peace.
Let me finish this rally, right? So, as I was saying, so I come from the nation of the gods and earth, right? So as I'm on Rikers, I'm up north already. I'm coming down for some situations that I got caught up with while I was up top. You know what I'm saying? Couple of man downs. So I'm coming down for court from up north to Rikers Island, 92, 93. And when I get down, there's gang culture on now. They got Netas and Latin Kings, and Poppy and them is acting crazy, but they're not bothering me though. I'm watching Martin. I'm watching Soul Train. I got an hour on the phone. I get on the phone whenever I want to. And I ain't got to do nothing to nobody. As soon as I come out, I know all these dudes. We was in Sparford, Tryon. I know who was sitting on the radiator, who was getting busted, who was eating, who the mook, which one of you niggas is Diddy. I know all these little nigga dark secrets. You know what I'm trying to say? I know some of these little motherfuckers been homo since they was in juvenile. I know a lot of these niggas' secrets. I just don't say nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? So, so why I'm gonna be afraid to go back to the last question? I never was afraid because I knew who the fuck was in there. Because I was outside. I was outside from the age of 11, going in and out. But I from the guard body to seeing the gang culture, they had peace treaties on the island.
All right.
The 5%ers and the Muslims had peace treaties.
You went on to the island 5%er.
Yeah, I went on the island 5%er. My beginning of my bid, I'm 5%. I'm guard body.
All right.
I stepped into the system as a 5%er.
Yo, dude, quick question. Yo, dude, around what year was that?
What year was that?
Oh, 5% nigga in fucking 78, 79. Little nigga.
And you was already on Rikers Island?
Hell, 78, 79. No, I was in juvenile.
All right.
Yes. Okay.
My Rikers Island started 81.
All right, 81. All right, we just lining up the timeline.
We gotta get the timeline.
I want these niggas to know the timeline. Because the shit that mean the most started all the way, and we know the year. Right. So I'm just trying to line up your jail and the timeline all the way leading up to
when I get out of juvenile, I remember I go in juvenile from high school. When my 9th grade, as soon as I got in high school, I turned guard body. When I got in the 9th grade.
My father was a guard body.
My uncle Shaban died guard body. He died guard body. My uncle Shaban died in North Carolina. He was guard body.
Well, like I said, when I entered high school, all my mans and it was guard. I got down with that, right? But so when I enter prison, I'm already 5%. You know what I'm trying to say? So no. I was 5% from juvenile. When I got to high school, I was already 5%. I started reading my lessons in high school because I caught a universal beat down at Broadway Junction. That's what I got serious. High school, I was getting serious. When I was 13, 14, I was in there with adolescents in group home, Tryon, McCormick.
Yeah.
And I could beat all them niggas. I don't need to know my lessons. Fuck all that. Beat, bang, beat. All I need to know the alphabet, and I was good.
All right.
But when I got into high school, it's bigger kids now. So when they ask me the day's mathematics and I'm walking around with dependent on, and I don't know what this shit means, after I caught the universal at Broadway Junction, that's when I got serious in high school about the 5% nation. But when I get to Rikers Island, I'm guard body already.
All right.
What I'm trying to say? So the guards and the Muslims had a peace treaty with the Latin Kings and Netas. And the reason being because the Latin Kings and Netas, their numbers is up. But the 5%ers numbers is equal. And the Muslims numbers is equal. Because most black niggas in prison is either 5%er, NOI, same camp, or Muslim.
Yeah.
Right? And Poppy and them don't want no smoke with these niggas because there's too many of them. You follow what I'm trying to say?
Oh, yeah.
Even the niggas that's hiding out in there, 50 pussy niggas can eat you the fuck out. Okay? 50 soft ass niggas together moving as a killer ant unit could tear you to shreds.
For sure.
For sure. And they religious bound, them niggas gonna fly a plane into a building. They don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Right? So I say that to say, but when I see I'm 5%er, you come in, you neutral, you ain't nothing. I'm not gonna let Poppy and them play you. Just because you ain't 5%er or Muslim, I'm not gonna let them do anything to you. So I was one of the 5%ers that broke that peace treaty shit. And I gathered a bunch of other guard bodies that was with me that wasn't with that shit, is in them. And we went Warrior Clan, and then we met Mac and went Damu.
All right.
So I'm trying to say early.
All right. So
how
when Warrior Clan started, you were saying what year?
Oh, 9-2. Warrior Clan was before Damu.
All right. So you had Warrior Clan in jail.
You had three. Listen, even Damu, Warrior Clan. Oh, first of all, my last gang banging in the street was a tomahawk. I was a baby tomahawk under baby Sam and them.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm trying to say,
that's serious.
In the street, I wasn't Warrior Clan. All Warrior Clan, fucking Damu is prison gangs, not street gangs. Okay. That's why the New York don't look like California.
Yeah. Because
California's a street gang that got in prison. Damu in New York was a prison revolutionary gang. That's why
got in the street.
The first generation know who George and Jonathan and Fred Hampton. We was in there fighting a prison revolutionary war. It never was supposed to come to the fucking street. I told Mac, soon as niggas started going home from the island and bringing in their projects, I said, yo, Mac, we got to start putting pen to paper. Because this shit going to end up in hoods that we ain't been in, nigga. You from the Bronx, 183rd. You don't know no fucking body in Brooklyn. You better put some shit on some paper, motherfucker, so these niggas can know who the fuck you is. Because when that shit get out there, we ain't gonna be able to call them. Them niggas ain't gonna worry about us until they come in this motherfucker. They ain't trying to hear us. And the only time they hear us is niggas that come right out of prison and I'm in the yard, yo, son, when you get home, just gonna be there waiting for you. I need you to go get this nigga that didn't want to listen to me. That's the only way a gym nigga gonna be able to get you. He gotta send a nigga fresh out the yard that's getting ready to get parole and missile his ass straight to you. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you got niggas in there that, if I'm feeding you your whole big, you kid, I'm your zaddy. You understand what I'm trying to say? Niggas come out and be lifetime crash dummies. And plus, if you getting high on meds, because nigga made sure you was high. While he beating you in the head to program you for crash dummy, so as soon as you get to the street, he can activate your fucking ass. You follow what I'm trying to say? And now you go into crash dummy mode because you've been programmed, because he gave you some Jack Mac, some tuna, and some dope, and some K2.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
that's crazy.
You hit the block, he promised you a few dollars. You got fresh, you got you a Nike Tech.
Yeah,
some
I
black
ain't go.
Jordans, you good. So much of the things that I experienced in my life, I want that to happen to the streets too, where say, yo, don't take your ass in there. Them niggas don't love you, like, especially right now, they don't love you. They all they want to use, especially if niggas doing ultimate life in there, son, you need to question the niggas who you listening to. Okay.
So, all right, so say that, right? You see how basically you showed us, you basically took us that memory lane on how how Damu became Damu and how you was a tomahawk, and like you basically put in the blood, sweat, and tears for my generation, right? And the generation before me, basically. So how you feel when you got this is like one of the main questions all the YNs in the back chat asking. You heard? It's everybody want to know.
Right.
The main question.
Let's just go.
You heard how you feel that these celebrities such as Jim Jones and others that's coming around, promoting a false narrative to you.
Let's get to that. In my motherfucking skip with the drip boys. Let's get to that. Right? Shout out. But how over this? Now, we already know the fade ain't gonna happen. Cause celebrities ain't gonna fade a street nigga. I'm in the street nigga and as opposed to in the street niggas. Right? And I feel a certain type of way about that because I know what I contribute to this. And I know what other brothers contribute to this, right? We're not asking for nothing. I'm not Big U. I don't want 10 cents from nobody. I could go get my own bag legally, a big one. I'm on the road to being a millionaire. I got a film production, Tahuti Vision production. Go look it up, www. Go look it up on the internet, Tahuti Vision production. That's my film production company. The homies from all flag denominations that we going out the street to do, you know what I convinced them to put the gun out. I said, yo, son, put the gun down. And I got a TV series about gang culture. And all you niggas got parts, your whole hood. We could do some rewrites right now. You want to sit down at the table and we can rewrite. Go to my page. You see, I got a cast, everything from 13 to 60. Okay? That's my cast. The star of my show is the 13-year-old little girl. Go to Big Dude from the Block page and you will see My Brother's Keeper. That's the name of my TV series that I'm making. I'm bringing the homies that I'm trying to save, all the shooters and killers. Nigga, take that shit out the streets and put it on the screen. But my story is that the glorified gang culture is telling you what it looked like in real time, but it got a spin to it. A spin of positivity where you become a rebel. You follow what I'm trying to say?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? A rebel with a cause.
Yeah.
Not a rebel just because. You follow what I'm trying to say? So the things that I'm introducing to things, I got things that I put into place. So when I tell the little young homie, your homie, that ain't the way to go, I ain't just telling you that in word. I'm showing you that in deed. Because I'm walking like, yo, come to TMK, I hire you. What are you talking about? I need you. Since that's your hood, you know what? I'm going to hire you. I'm going to pay you $47,000 a year as an outreach worker. Legally. With benefits and all of that.
There we
right?
go.
And you could just calm your hood down. That's it. You could calm the set you in, and I'll hire all you niggas, and we all gonna be a program of peace. With your swag intact. You can still dress like you dress, bob like, leave the drugs alone. Just say no for real. We don't want no, because look, let me break this down to you real quick, right? About 5 minutes. About drug addiction and words mean. When you addicted to drugs, it's called fiend, right? Right?
Yeah.
You know the drug fiend. When you're an addict, you're known as a fiend.
Yeah.
Look up the dictionary. The word fiend in the dictionary means evil spirit, wicked or cruel person or addict. Same thing. The drug itself is called, when you high on the drug, it say you under a controlled substance, right? The substance is that you're not controlling the substance is controlling you. Underworld, sub, that means it's demons inside the drug. How you know that? As soon as you take it, no matter what the drug is, smoke it, shoot it, sniff it, whatever it is. As soon as you take it, you feel the demon in the drug taking possession. That's the euphoric high. start looking different, feeling different, acting different. Next thing you know, you on a tranny tape. That's what happened with this. Right? That's real shit. So now the drug demon possess you where you don't even have possession of your physical form no more. Them niggas you see on Fulton, all the drug spots, you know, where all the K2 and the pill poppers and the dope fiends is at. You see everybody leaning in the street like that? That shit don't look like a horror movie.
I be scared.
That shit don't look like a possession. When you got niggas tweaking and geeking off the K2, that shit don't look like a demonic possession. Look at this. It say you are under the influence of the demon in the substance. You don't control the substance. The demon in the substance controlling you. And fiend means drug addict, person addicted to drugs, a demon, or a wicked or cruel person. When you a fiend, you stealing and killing. That's all you dealing. Everything. Everything is about feeding the demon, feeding the drug, that's a demonic possession. People, even addicts, start looking like demons. They get all raccoon eyes, dried and scaly. That niggas look like horror makeup, bro. Thanks. Go get a horror film and somebody sleeping on the subway that's an addict, and go get the Exorcist with the little bitch spinning her head, and still shot that, put a split screen to any motherfucker leaning on the street. The bitch walking through the Exorcist movie down the stairs backwards, and anybody on Fulton Street right now leaning backwards.
Them niggas is twins. Them niggas is
the
twins.
Same demon, bro. The same fiend in the wicked spirit is the same fiend in the bags that you doing the drugs. And that's a fact. Because if you look at it through that lens, you say demons is real. So what I say to that, the entertainers is pushing pure demonology. You see what China Brim and them did to my words with the prayer? You see the imagery? They took my words and my words became, in the beginning was the word, and the words, God said, let there be this and that and this, and it was, my word became a material thing. So everything I said about this, and it's not only him, it's not him alone. He's not to blame, he's a victim. We need to be, literally, I've said it in jest, but the scripture said the truth is said in jest, bro. People thought it was a joke. I used some profanity, but it was a real prayer because he's a victim of that. Because you could tell when a person.
So you said you created, because I really don't know. You created a prayer for your people, and they changed the words.
No. I'm talking about when me and Jim was going at it. When I said what I said.
All right.
They took it and
made it like it was
mean something like what.
Yeah. So what they did, they took what I was saying in the prayer, and they want to go get images of him, his video.
All right.
And when you see and you can hear me talking while you see his image, it look demonic.
Yeah, he get it.
I get it.
That's why the skull and bones and all that shit come in place.
That's
when
death, nigga.
I get to that. I could get to that. That's my lane.
Bro, that's bro lane right there.
I know about that.
You know, we on the same page, bro.
Once I see, I'm like, yeah, big bro, different.
The imagery is there. Look, I got this, right? But I also got this. No
mercy.
Yes.
You
know what I'm saying?
Images mean a lot.
Yeah, but for the Egyptian, my God is the God of resurrection. So death is resurrection. It's part of me getting to my divinity. You follow what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I got to go through my mortal flesh, get all I can get here so I can glow and bro, right? So when I get to that, this here is no longer existence because I can't wait to get out of this flesh to shine. Because if you are as above, so below as above. If you shine in here and everybody in your atmosphere, nigga, you can really be a supernova. You can really have planets when you leave that form. And if you don't believe me, fuck your metaphysical app. Go pick up Google metaphysical. We all pieces of the sun, stupid ass motherfucker. Just because you ain't got it don't mean I ain't get it. You follow what I'm trying to say? You need to go get that, wrap that, and bring your divinity back. That's all I want to share. I don't want to keep it all to myself. That's what I'm saying? I don't want to say I want to be the only one on the throne. I want everybody on the fucking throne.
Yeah, I be telling niggas all the time we gods out here, man.
I want a gang of gods, man.
Yeah.
Literally. And I'm tired of teaching niggas. I want to be able to talk freely where niggas know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Real shit. I hear exactly what you're saying.
And I feel like this generation, because look, I was a young knucklehead, right? Coming
me
from
too.
y'all, like,
me too.
You feel me? So now for my generation, I was like the front line of the knuckleheads of my generation. So it's like for me to get this knowledge and hear and see, that mean a lot of other people. And I'm by my niggas seeing me listening and hearing, now they listen and hearing. So it's like we think that they release y'all back to the community to spread this word, because it's like, you know how they say they put you here for a reason. Maybe you have to go through them trials and tribulations.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's to help.
And I am no. It's not even maybe. I know that. Listen, if we don't have the time, but my birth name is Emmanuel. That means God with us. I'm a warrior angel. This woman, Harlem. When I moved, I lived in Harlem for a little while. That's why I told Jimmy be careful, because Harlem loved me. I'm known in Harlem for Bruce Leroy movies on the police, son. Yeah, this shit is crazy. I'm not gonna get a receipts when people see this show. They gonna put the Harlem, Lenox Ave, everybody from 119 Lenox Ave. Can you tell these people about? They thought they was filming a movie. Okay, I'm on top of police cars, Wu-Tanging like a motherfucker at 18, son. And I can get my leg up there. Okay, I can jump over the motherfucking car. What are we talking about? I sent you some pictures.
Yeah. We gonna put it up there.
Nigga, I was leaning me.
Nigga was like this. That nigga was bigger than the car, bro. That nigga. I'm like, nah, this nigga is crazy.
Nigga, I was 18. That's the year before I went to jail. The one with me and my niece, and I'm sitting there tossing up the Mandu, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the bandana. Nigga, I was 18. That's before I went up north. That picture a year later, I was from 19 to 54. And that's what I'll be telling a lot of young brothers. I'm like, yo, I got YN energy, but I ain't a your nog.
19 to 54?
Yeah, from 19, all my 20s, all my 30s, all my 40s.
And don't forget 16 in the box. Don't forget that.
Y'all young punks could never. Y'all niggas would have been crying to y'all mommy. Crazy.
That's what they. Listen.
And then to create all the Bloods that ended up coming home that we got their names, they left Mandu name out when they came home. Like, nah, I'm the toughest.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm still here.
But now look how the world worked. They done brought him. They done introduce him to us, and we done introduce him.
Now y'all niggas don't mean shit to us no more.
Yo, Mandu, I want to thank you for coming to the platform.
Yo,
you, Capo,
myself, man. I knew this shit was gonna be fun.
Savage, everybody, man. I thank y'all. Now I really.
You know the vibes.
Capo, when you come back to New York, tap in, bro. I need to see you.
I'll be say that, man.
I'll be there Friday. You heard?
Okay, all right. Well, I'll make some room.
Yeah, that's my family. That's my blood.
They related. Bro, you
okay, yeah. I met Capo. I did security for Capo. I did security.
Listen. Him and his organization came to my event, and them niggas literally had the crew there, and they held the security down. I didn't even have to hire security. Them niggas got food all night, drinks, whatever y'all want.
Yeah. They paid us with food and drinks, son. We enjoyed that.
You know why?
I get a chat.
I had a great
time. Before we go, I get a chat one question, and I'll put it up on the screen so they don't think that I just was asking stupid shit. Because I see Waiter been asking this question the whole stream. I got to find it in the chat.
All right, go ahead.
I can put it up there. Waiter Black been asking this question the whole stream. I'm gonna give him his question. Hold on, Waiter. Let me find your question so I can put it up there.
I enjoyed myself, man. I knew this shit was gonna be. Yesterday we had a private conversation.
That conversation was great. That
was a great conversation.
That shit was crazy.
Yo, all my niggas is saying, man, dude is my uncle.
All right, here we go. Boom. There's the question right here from the chat. It says, "What's your opinion on Melly coming home?"
Okay. I'm not gonna speak to because I don't know their situation, no details, and if I did, I definitely wouldn't speak on it.
All right.
Because I know him. That was one of the first adolescent Billies, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know him and Shotty. Those are my little bros. I ain't seen them since they was adolescents. They grown men now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I left the Allen, when they turned adult, they was with me. You know what I'm trying to say? But I haven't seen them since Rikers Island. All the years, the 32 I did up north, I haven't seen them since I left the Allen. I left the Allen 9-8 to go back up top. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I was down there getting all that time.
Yeah.
I was with them from 9-3 on the Allen from 9-3 up to 9-8.
So those is your little bro, like they came in
Yeah,
young.
Those your baby bros. Those your baby
my
bros. Like the
those,
YNs.
nigga, those my four Billy Billies. Them niggas is official.
The Billy Badass. The Billy Badass.
What you talking about? Shotty, Melly, Bloody Rich, SI, all of them. All of them, when they came in, they was the ones holding down the 4 building.
Okay, those are YNs. Those the YNs. Those the original.
Yeah, they the original. So my thing is that I don't know his situation. I haven't seen my little bro in years. You follow what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying shit. You follow what I'm trying to say? Because he's still dealing with a situation.
Yup,
I ain't did that time. I'm a state nigga.
And that's the only answer you need right there, man, dude. Chat, thank you for tapping in, man, dude. Capo, thank you for tapping in. You my uncle, my G.
Yo,
my big brother, yo, Capo, same to you, Sam. Same to you, bro. I love y'all.
Used to having older niggas like y'all,
I can't wait
OGs.
till we meet in person, bro. Word.
And Mandu favorite line, I'm not your uncle. I'm not them old niggas. Word, he different.
No.
Bruce Leroy, one of y'all niggas up, boy.
Listen, I want to say this real quick. Old niggas from prison is not the same as street. We're not the crackhead uncles. We ain't the dope fiend alcohol uncles. Because I didn't start smoking weed till I came out here with PTSD. In prison, I wasn't doing this. Once I left Rikers Island, my days, because once I got the time, I don't need to get high no more.
Yeah.
I already know what it is. I know what I'm up against and what I got to do.
But now when you waking up, not knowing what it is no more, it's like, goddamn, let me get some weed.
Yeah, plus up north, I have my hand in a few niggas' pocket. They give you a bag and you go do it, and then they call the cops on you and they touching on you on some ditty shit and you in the box. All right? So once I seen that was the game, niggas was tricking you out of population. Yeah, I don't want to get high. Everybody that was with
Thank you. Thanks again, man.
Everybody that was with me, you couldn't, anything with a team of fiend, you couldn't drink coffee, you couldn't smoke cigarettes, and you couldn't sell or use weed or drugs under Warrior Clan Stones. Everybody could tell you, under me, niggas had to sneak and smoke a rollie. Let me see your fingers. I'm good. I need you to be sober-minded. I'm giving you God power. I need you to comprehend the information.
He's giving you the book. He's giving you the book. You get the book. I can't just give you the book.
Yeah, I'm talking to you about it first. I'm not just giving you the book. We're going to have a conversation. I'm going to ghettoize it. I'm going to make this shit sound hype. Nigga, like, I got go to my page on Duluminati, DU_Illuminati. Instead of the Illuminati, we got Duluminati. You want to see some gangster Jesus? Because Jesus ain't who the church told you he was. That nigga was gangster. You dig what I'm saying? My Jesus, go check out my page, and I'm going to show you. I'm talking, and I'm showing you. Jesus, he had it on him. I got the Pop Smoke song, right? Now, all I got is the video, the new Jesus, the show The Chosen on Netflix, right? They got Jesus with the backpack, with the whip. He got it on him. He go to the marketplace. He look around. That's his father's house. They in there selling shit. This is what, remember, his father's God.
Yeah.
He's like, hold up. They in there selling. This shit look like a fucking gangster movie, bro. Right? You got Jesus. He looked around. Then the nigga took the knapsack off and upped it on him. Running through the streets. He got niggas running Duluminati, DU_.
Duluminati, tap in.
Duluminati, yo.
That gangster Jesus shit. I bet you won't go to church and tell the reverend, let me talk. You know what I'm saying? My Jesus about that shit. He with the righteousness. We the poor righteous teacher. Salute, man. I love what y'all did, bro.
I love you right back, big
Thank you. Tap in, man. Tap in.
Thank y'all for tapping in.
Salute.